In the annals of cybercrime, the 2014 JPMorgan Chase hack stands as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of even the most secure institutions. This incident was a watershed moment, revealing the extent to which cybercriminals could infiltrate and compromise major financial entities. This was not a mere data breach, it was a full-blown digital siege, compromising the personal information of a staggering 83 million customers. The scale of this attack was unprecedented, affecting nearly every household in the United States. Names, addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses, the digital footprints of millions were compromised, sending shockwaves through the financial world and beyond. The breach left many questioning the security measures in place at even the largest financial institutions. This breach served as a wake-up call, highlighting the increasing sophistication and audacity of cybercriminals in an increasingly interconnected world. It underscored the need for enhanced cybersecurity measures and greater vigilance. The attack on JPMorgan Chase was not an isolated incident, but rather a symptom of a larger trend: the relentless targeting of financial institutions by cyber adversaries. These attacks have become more frequent and more sophisticated over time. These institutions, entrusted with vast amounts of sensitive financial data, have become prime targets for criminals seeking financial gain, espionage, or simply to sow chaos. The stakes are incredibly high, and the consequences of such breaches can be devastating. The lure of riches and the potential for disruption have made the financial sector a particularly attractive target for cyber attacks. The financial incentives for hackers are enormous, driving them to develop ever more advanced techniques. The scale and scope of the JPMorgan Chase hack underscored the evolving nature of cyber threats. It demonstrated that no institution, regardless of its size or resources, is immune to such attacks. This was not a case of opportunistic hacking, but a well-coordinated and highly sophisticated operation. The attackers had a clear strategy and the technical prowess to execute it. It exposed the fallacy of relying solely on perimeter defenses and highlighted the need for a multi-layered approach to cybersecurity. Institutions must adopt comprehensive strategies that include advanced threat detection, rapid response protocols, and continuous monitoring to safeguard against future attacks. The digital age has ushered in an era of unprecedented connectivity, blurring geographical boundaries and creating a global marketplace. This transformation has revolutionized how we conduct business, communicate, and even manage our finances. While this interconnectedness has yielded immense benefits, it has also created new vulnerabilities, particularly for institutions that serve as the backbone of the global economy. The very systems that facilitate seamless transactions and real-time data exchange are now potential entry points for malicious actors. Financial institutions, entrusted with trillions of dollars in assets and the financial well-being of millions, have become prime targets for cybercriminals. These entities are not just safeguarding money, they are also protecting sensitive personal and financial information. These institutions are now on the front lines of an ongoing cyber war, facing a barrage of attacks from a diverse range of adversaries. The frequency and sophistication of these attacks are increasing, making it a relentless battle. The motivations behind these attacks are as varied as the attackers themselves. From financial gain to political statements, each attack carries its own unique set of challenges and implications. Cybercriminals, driven by financial gain, seek to exploit vulnerabilities in systems to steal money or valuable financial data. Their methods are constantly evolving, making it a cat-and-mouse game for cybersecurity experts. Nation-state actors engaged in economic espionage or geopolitical maneuvering target financial institutions to gain access to sensitive information or disrupt financial markets. These attacks can have far-reaching consequences, affecting not just the targeted institution, but the global economy. Hacktivists, motivated by ideological or political agendas, may launch attacks to expose wrongdoing, disrupt operations, or make political statements. Their actions are often aimed at drawing public attention to specific issues. This constant barrage of attacks from multiple fronts necessitates a proactive and multifaceted approach to cybersecurity. Financial institutions must stay ahead of the curve by continuously updating their defenses and educating their staff. Financial institutions must move beyond traditional perimeter defenses and adopt a more sophisticated approach that anticipates and mitigates threats across all levels of their operations. This includes implementing advanced technologies, fostering a culture of security awareness and collaborating with other entities to share threat intelligence. The JPMorgan Chase hack was a masterpiece of technical ingenuity, showcasing the sophisticated methods employed by modern cybercriminals. It serves as a stark reminder of the persistent threat posed by zero-day vulnerabilities, which are flaws unknown to the software vendor or user. These vulnerabilities represent ticking time bombs within systems, waiting to be exploited by those with malicious intent. In the case of JPMorgan Chase, attackers exploited a previously unknown vulnerability in one of their servers, gaining unauthorized access to their network and bypassing initial security measures. This initial breach was a testament to the attacker's skill and the constant need for vigilance in patching known vulnerabilities, as even a single unpatched system can be a gateway for attackers. Once inside, the attackers faced another hurdle: the lack of multi-factor authentication, a critical security layer that was missing. This security layer, requiring users to provide multiple forms of identification, acts as an additional barrier against unauthorized access, making it significantly harder for attackers to proceed. However, JPMorgan Chase's failure to implement this basic security measure on certain systems allowed the attackers to move laterally within the network, gaining access to a treasure trove of sensitive customer data, including personal and financial information. This oversight proved to be a costly mistake, highlighting the importance of implementing even basic security measures across all systems, no matter how small or insignificant they may seem. The JPMorgan Chase hack serves as a stark reminder that even seemingly small vulnerabilities can have catastrophic consequences, affecting millions of customers and costing the company millions in damages. It underscores the importance of a layered security approach, where the failure of one layer does not compromise the entire system, ensuring a more robust defense against potential threats. The attackers, having infiltrated JPMorgan Chase's network, gained access to a treasure trove of sensitive customer information. Names, addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses, the digital footprints of millions, were compromised. While the attackers did not manage to steal account numbers, passwords, or social security numbers, the data breach still had significant implications for both the bank and its customers. The stolen data could be used for a variety of malicious purposes. Identity theft, phishing scams, and social engineering attacks were all potential threats, putting millions of customers at risk. The attackers could also sell the stolen data on the black market, where it could be used for further criminal activity. The breach highlighted the value of even seemingly innocuous personal information in the wrong hands. The JPMorgan Chase hack served as a stark reminder that data breaches are not just about financial losses, but also about the loss of privacy and the potential for long-term harm to individuals. It highlighted the importance of data minimization and the need for robust security measures to protect sensitive customer information.